Before you apply for OSAP, let's go over a few things to help you understand how it all works. You will start with a short info session that explains what OSAP is, what your responsibilities are, and a few basic money tips. At the end of each section, you will answer a quick question to move on. So, OSAP offers two types of help. One is grant, is free money, and loans, that is, you will pay this back later. To get it, you need to live in Ontario, be a Canadian citizen, permanent resident, or protected person, and be enrolled in an approved program that's at least 12 weeks long. And you have to apply every academic year, no automatic renewals here. Grants are funds you don't have to repay, and they are based on financial need or other factors. Ontario and Canada offer many types of grants. Some need a separate application. Check your school's financial aid office or OSAP website for how to apply. So on the next page, OSAP loans are government funded and repayment starts 6 months after you graduate or leave school. And this is just a head up. Interest starts right away on the Ontario portion. It is not fun, but it is good to know. OSAP loans payments begin after graduation and interest is based on the prime rate. Canada doesn't charge interest on the federal portion, but Ontario does. So you can repay faster without penalty to reduce total interest. So your OSAP grant can turn into a loan if you drop out early, stop full-time studies, or your income information can't be verified. If that happens, the grant amount is added to your loan balance, so you will be notified if you're at risk of grant to loan conversion. After applying for OSAP, you will get an estimate of how much grant and loan you may receive. So your OSAP amount will show required documents, application status, and next steps. Before getting a loan, you must sign a MSFAA agreement. Managing your money is key to repaying your OSAP loan successfully. Your OSAP account shows where things stand, status, documentations, all that stuff. And when your funding is ready, you will get notified the way you choose, for example, email, mail, etc. Once you hit the submit, you will see the estimate of how much grant and loan you might get. If you are taking the loan, there is one more step, signing the MSFA, basically your loan contract. Need a reminder of what's next just to check your OSAP account. It's all there. You will get OSAP funding after your application is reviewed, verified, and your school confirms enrollment. Funds are usually sent in two parts, one at the start of school and one mid-year. So you must maintain academic progress to keep your funding. In this page, OSAP loans must be repaid starting 6 months after graduation or leaving full-time studies. Interest on the Ontario portion start right after you leave school, even during the grace period. If you stay in full-time studies without reapplying for OSAP, submit a continuation of interest-free status form to avoid early repayment. You must confirm your enrollment each year to keep loans interest-free. An OSAP loan goes into default if no payments are made for 270 days, which is 9 months after leaving school. If you don't repay your OSAP loan, it may go to collections, affect your credit, and lead to wage or tax refund garnishment. Interest keeps building, and your loan isn't erased until fully paid. Grant converted to loans must also be repaid, so be careful. Creating a budget helps you track your spending and manage your funds wisely. You can use tools like planners or spreadsheets and be mindful of lump sum timing. For example, 60% first time, 40% second time. Avoid fraud by protecting personal info and watching for suspicious messages. Credit is borrowed money you must repay, and using it wisely builds your credit score. Good debt helps you invest in your future, while bad debt has a high interest and little long-term value. Always repay credit to avoid the financial problems. Use credit wisely, borrow only what you can repay, and pay it back on time to avoid extra costs and protect your credit. For OSAP help, contact your school if you are in Ontario or a ministry if you're outside the province or abroad. You've completed the OSA information session and confirmed your understanding of your responsibility right now. Click Next to move on to your OSA application for full-time students. So you must agree to OSAP's terms, share accurate information, and confirm that your details are true before applying. In step 1, choose your school from the list or check the box if it is not there to start your OSAP application. Review your pre-filled program information, enter your course road, and confirm if your courses are fully online. In step 2, report any past bankruptcies and whether you will live with your parents during your studies. Enter your 2024 income in whole dollars. If none, just enter 0. So from here on, you will be entering your personal information. Just answer each question as it comes. In step 4, leave your details, submit your application, and get your estimated ad amount. So you are estimated to get, this is the example that I put. So this is the 17,700 in total ad, 3,600 in grants, and 1,400 in loans. But this may change after school review. Okay, so OSAP gives grants and loans as above. So you were considered for both, but only loans must be repaid and can be declined. Also, loans don't charge interest or require payment, while while you are in school. Repayment starts 6 months after you leave. Yeah, if you don't repay your OSAP loan within 7 days, which is 9 months, you will go to default, affecting your credit and future OSAP access. So this is the OAN. OAN is OSAP access number. Keep it safe, don't share it, and use it for all future applications. Once your OSAP is approved, the NSLSC portal will open in 2 to 4 business days. Link your bank account and answer the final questions. Then tuition goes to your school and grant money goes to your personal account. Take full advantages, okay? It's a great chance to get what you need from school.